Warning. This broadcast features the eating, slurping, sucking, dripping, spilling, screaming, crying, and crunching of pickles. And the occasional cursing. You've been warned. It's not on that screen.
Are you ready?
I don't have a fancy webcam that focuses up close. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my little show on the internet, where I ask the question, may I have a pickle? And the answer is yes. I can. In fact, I can have lots of pickles. And I will all throughout the month of May at noon Pacific time or noon Arizona time. I'm shoving one of these large pickles into my mouth. So today, we're going to be going over the top 5 ways to eat a pickle. Now, I took a poll this morning. I took a poll of just myself, and these are the top 5 answers of the ways to eat a pickle. So be sure to stick around for that. But before we get into the pickle picking segment, let's let me introduce you to someone you may or may not be familiar with. Everybody, this is Skip. Skip is the pickle handler, certified pickle handler. He's one that makes sure the pickles are cared for on and off stream. In the lower left corner, you can see the rubber chicken. The rubber chicken often chimes in with miscellaneous advice, information, and some fun facts once in a while. Finn the Human says, this is fascinating. Finn, welcome. We're just getting started. In a few moments here, I'm going to eat a pickle. But while we do that, or before we do that, let's check out Skip, some of his really slick dance moves. All right, that was Skip, everybody. Skip will be hanging out throughout the entirety of the show. And maybe we'll hear from him later, but probably not. Skip is a wooden figure of very little words. Turn the music down a little bit here. And as a bonus, today's object of scale is a wooden hand. The object of scale every day is chosen randomly to help you, the viewer at home, understand just how large these pickles really are. This pickle hand has a little bit of a cat hair on it, which most everything in our house does, except the pickles. Pickles are free of cat hair. I checked.
Stand up, make your body rock. Gotta keep it jumping till you hit the top. So keep dancing all around the block. And when the morning comes, no, you don't stop. Beat drops and the music blasts. You just lose the plot. But shake it there, yeah. Throw the shapes up like nobody's there. Break down, put your hands in the air.
I too love the internet, Finn. All kinds of interesting things on the internets. All right, I think we're let's go ahead and we're gonna pick a pickle. I also have a special visual treat for people. All right. So here we go, right? It's time to pick a pickle. I'll turn a little get some pickle music going. And I don't quite have the reach with this yet. All right, let's get a close-up of this pickle. Don't worry, we'll get a little closer as we dig in. All right, so today I gotta find my thing. We're going over the top 5 ways to eat a pickle. So at this moment, if you've got a pickle at home, I want you to grab it. You can grab it with one hand or two hands. You can use a fork, a spoon, however you decide to grab that pickle. Just get one and you can play along at home with me. If you don't have one, it's okay. You can just pretend. All right, so let's look at number 5. Number 5 of the top 5 ways to eat a pickle with a fork. I have a fork, right? I have a pickle. I'm eating my pickle with a fork. Mmm. With a fork. Yes, these pickles are juicy and they're delicious. All right, let's get a close up. A little pickle close up. See some of the juice spilled out. The sound of angels singing. Indeed. All right, so now let's take a look at number 4. Number 4 in the list of top 5 ways to eat a pickle, we've got, boom, when one or more people are watching. It's dripping down my beard. I think the song's about to get good. Ooh, maybe not. But it's still good. All right. Number 3 in the top 5 ways to eat a pickle. Sideways. No. I'm not sure if that meant like this or like this. Let's check it back in with the pickle cam. Here we go. Finn says, simply barbaric. I think that's going to be the next whenever I create my own department store. I'm going to call it Simply Barbaric. All right, so here we are. We're approaching number 2. So number 2 on the top 5 ways to eat a pickle with a friend. Do I have a friend? I think I have a friend. I'm not sure. Uh-oh, I think my friend is gone. Oh, wait, what? Got a friend. Here comes my friend. My backup friend. Oh, okay. My original friend has found their way here. Okay, so you'll have to put the right about here. Just did a pickle cheers. Number 2 on the top 5 ways to eat pickles with a friend. And here we go. I guess we got some sad music going on in memory of the pickle. So that was number 2 on the top 5 ways to eat a pickle. It's with a friend. Pickles are better with a friend. Even better when you share them. That didn't work. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Delicious. You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for sharing my pickle with me and you. Or you and me, or thanks for having your own pickle. All right, so then here we go. Before we get to number 1. Whoa, mic check. I'm gonna have another bite. Ooh, it's a groovy song. Okay, so Giselle says I had to buy a whole other jar of pickles so I could cope with this craving you give me. I'm an influencer. I'm a pickle influencer. I'm so happy. A hard wink. All right, so before we get to number 1, we've got a pickle poet that had submitted. Well, they submitted a masterpiece. So please enjoy this poem.
Howdy, folks. Big Ed Barnum here from Big Ed Barnum's Bauble Barn and Garden. You know, I hope you're enjoying Adjective Beaver's daily pickle stream at noon Pacific or noon Arizona time. If you're in some sort of place when you're like, well, I don't know my Pacific time from my specific time, just let me know what time it is in Arizona. At noon each day, he's live streaming some pickle slurping, sucking, and eating. And I've been so inspired by it that I've written a little poem. Life hands us many things that are false, feral, and fickle, but it ain't a shit sandwich if it ain't got a pickle. I'm Big Ed Barnum. Thank you very much.
All right. So let's get to it. The number one way of the top 5 ways to eat a pickle. Here we go. The number one way, the number one method, everyone's favorite way of eating a pickle. With your mouth. Mmm. I'm glad you did find it, Finn, and hopefully you've enjoyed your time here. If not, that's okay. You're allowed to like and dislike things. All right, so that does it for our top 5 ways to eat a pickle. And I think that does it for the entirety of today's show. If you like what you saw here, feel free to tune in every day at noon Arizona time, or noon Pacific currently, where I'll be eating a pickle. It might be more of the same, or it might be different. I never have a plan. This is just, I'm pulling shit right out of my ass to do all this. But before we go, we're gonna listen to some tunes and watch Skip do his thing. Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow to eat another one. I'll see you then. Goodbye.